What it do, 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 what it do. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Oh, we up now. We up now. I came on here to let y'all know it's a beautiful day to do something great. But I also came to talk to y'all about some serious topics that's really been on my mind. So if you here with me, I thank you for being here on the Made It to 30 podcast with your boy Amp1Hunnit. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you took a couple seconds out here to hear what I had to say, and I appreciate that. I want to let y'all know from the bottom of my heart that I love y'all. I want to let y'all know from the bottom of my heart, without y'all, we can't do this. All right. So, y'all see what's going on in the world. I ain't come to hold up too much of y'all time, probably about 10 minutes. I want y'all to know people do shit for a reason. People do shit for alternative reasons. They got alternative motives. They got agendas. They got all kind of shit. So we here to talk about their tactics. If they never had an agenda, they wouldn't push the bullshit. Think about it. I heard somebody say, if this slavery mindset thing wasn't a part of their plan, they would have never let us know about it. They never let us know about banking. They never let us know about hunting and gathering. What was the former work back in the day? They didn't teach us nothing about the elements. They don't tell us nothing about the water and how water helps you. They don't tell you nothing about the air and with air quality how you're healthy. They don't tell you nothing about health and wellness. You got physical education where you run around all day. I just I just want y'all to see this shit. But I came to talk about Haiti for a second. I came to talk about three different groups of people, and I came to point out our response to these three groups of people. First, we had the Mexicans or whatever coming across the border. Our response to that was our resources are being drained. This is America talking, not me. So I'm helping whoever need help. But our resources are drained. We're gonna put them in hotels. We're gonna get them back with their families. We're gonna contact the people that they got over here and see if we can put them together. That was the Mexicans. They did put them in cages too, so don't. I ain't gonna act like it was all on the up and up. But the Afghans, they was going through a crisis. We allowed them to land. We evacuated them. We sent relief. And we left them artillery to defend themselves. Now let's talk about the Haitians. Let's talk about my brothers. Let's talk about my brother keepers. I ain't saying I'm not a keeper of the Afghans. I'm not saying I'm not a keeper of the Spanish and the Mexicans, because I fuck with all Latinos. But what I'm saying is the answer, the response was totally different with our Haitian counterparts. The response was go on a fucking ranch, grab you some horses. Oh yeah, I'm offended. So yeah, watch, excuse my language. Grab some whips. Grab some whips, yo. Grab some whips, yo. On some Jim Crow shit. And wrangle those Haitian men, women, and children up like they was cattle. The pictures, I only seen the pictures and the videos of flying over, but I was sick to my stomach. Because how do you do people like that? And I come to point this out too. I never seen Haiti come over here before we had involvement in killing a president. When I say we, I mean America. I ain't had shit to do with that shit. I ain't even on that. Before their president was assassinated, y'all words, some people wasn't trying to get over here. Them folk wasn't none. But to push y'all Pfizer agenda and yeah, I said it, y'all Johnson and Johnson agenda and y'all Moderna agenda and Bill Gates agenda and Dr. Fauci agenda. To push their agenda, You destabilize multiple regions around the world. And this is your response when you back people into a corner. Now, this gonna be insensitive as fuck, but that's the country we live in. You telling me, I knew how the Afghans got here on the plane. I knew how the Mexicans got here. How in the fuck? Excuse my language. How is hundreds of thousands? That's what it looked like when I seen it. Shit, I ain't never counted 100,000 by hand. So it looked like 100,000 out there to me. How if we not connected, if there ain't no some kind of water landmark that you could walk across, how in the heck is all of them people right there at our border? That's just like how we believed that they brought millions of slaves over here on a boat, enslaved us, right? And that's the whole story. The whole story. They won't let you know that they was already here. They won't let you know that 9 times out of 10, the maps that we see ain't fucking real. Because there's no way that many people swam. Ain't no way that many boats hit the water without the Coast Guard saying something. Ain't no way. You can't convince me. But like I said in another live that I did, dude in Australia said Australia and China, not China, Australia and Canada is neighbors. On the map, it look like they fall apart, don't it? I don't know if the world flat or a circle, but shit looking kind of flat to me. But all of these people make it over here. And you saying you want them to go back? You want them to go back? You know, in history, it said that Caucasians came over here on a boat. They never was told to go back. I'm not doing this shit to be racist. I'm using your history to show you something. If this the land of the free, when you make it here, you should be free automatic. Not because of no paperwork, not because of no document. Oh, America's a corporation, and corporation means dead speak. So, come in the comments, like, share, subscribe, comment. This is the Amp1Hunnit, Made It to 30 podcast, and we're just talking about the tactics now. Because in order to go to battle, you got to know their tactics, and you got to have some of your own. And their tactics is getting our ass whooped. They tactics, the world we living in, the government might shut down. What you gonna do? The grid might shut down. They're reporting this shit. That cook up that they're giving people might turn people into zombies. The CDC said that. And I want to show y'all another tactic that they had. First, get the old people vaccinated. They know the young people really ain't going for that, but there's a lot of people here. Now they saying they got to approve for a vaccine for 5 to 11-year-olds. We are not going for that. Wake up. This is a money move. This is a money grab. This ain't about health or care or none of that. I'm trying to tell you. They're not even telling you how to take care of yourself at home to prevent it. Everything is if you got COVID, or COVID this, or COVID that, or COVID this, or COVID that. Yeah, I said it in my video. All I could do is take it down. But think about that. You just got turned around. You try, if you here in Florida, you from Broward County, try to go to Western and get service. All right, what I'm showing you is they never cared. All of this shit is tactics. All this shit is brainwashing. All this shit is predictive programming. All of this shit is algorithms, secret messages and secret symbols and shit that they got in the back to help brainwash you. All this shit is brainwashing. We are in the Matrix. You are a Neo, and you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. That was inhumane what they did at our border. Nobody ain't gonna say it, but that is inhumane. And you think it's a Haitian problem now, but their problem, as we've seen with black folks what comes to your problem real quick. Once they run out of them, they focus on you. Pay attention, man. 1804. That was the Haitian Revolution. All them Haitians on our border let us know that it's about time for another one. 2021, 2022. But y'all stay woke. Y'all be blessed. This is the Amp1Hunnit podcast. Thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for allowing Amp1Hunnit to be your host. You are the best thing that ever happened to this world. With or without the finances. With or without the education. A little bit of self-love and motivation to get you a lot of places. Farther than where education will. Because a lot of people who went to school, they can't even find no job. But that's for a whole nother slide. I love y'all. Y'all be great today and do something great. Amp1Hunnit podcast. Be tactical.